Hi everyone, Brad here, and today I am excited because I have something a little different for you. And it all started with a simple idea. What if I could build a viola just like the one that I bought from Paul Hart back in 2022? Paul's been making instruments longer than I've been alive, and he's a master of tone, precision, and patience. So naturally, I thought I'd give it a shot. And after all, what could go wrong? And that is the moment every Luthier story begins, right before it spirals into madness. And I made this instrument side by side with Paul. So, Paul, if you're watching, thank you for everything. So, we start with the blocks 6 innocent pieces of spruce that have no idea they're about to become the foundation for months of obsession. These are attached to a wooden mold that defines the outline of the viola, basically, the viola's skeleton. Then comes rib bending, or as I like to call it, the test of humility. Thin strips of maple are heated and shaped around a bending iron until they match the curve of the mold. The first few times you try, the ribs don't bend so much as they snap, and you quickly learn that maple doesn't care about your feelings. But once everything fits and the ribs are glued in place, the viola starts to take its shape, still fragile, but finally recognizable. Next, the plates. The top is made from spruce, the back is usually made from maple. These are carved by hand, one shaving at a time. Each shaving feels like a victory, or a reminder that mistakes are permanent. The arching gives the instrument its shape, and the thickness or graduation determines how it will sing. Too thick, and it will sound like a cardboard box. Too thin, and it'll vibrate itself into firewood. Finding the balance is everything. Then the F-holes, those elegant curved openings that give the viola its voice. They look simple until you realize one slip of the knife means starting over. After that, the bass bar is fitted, a thin piece of spruce that reinforces the top plate and shapes the instrument's tone. Each adjustment changes how it responds, so of course you spend hours obsessing over something that no one will ever see. Once the plates are ready, I glue the body together, the moment of no return. Up until now, everything's been theoretical, but once it's closed, it's an instrument. Then it's time to carve the scroll. The scroll doesn't affect the sound at all, it's purely decorative, but every maker pours a bit of their soul into it. It's the viola signature, the one detail that says this was made by human hands. It's also the part that takes an embarrassing amount of time. For me, it took about 6 months, especially considering that most players never even look at it. Still, it matters. After that, we sand, seal, and move on to varnish. Arguably the most nerve-wracking part. You can spend weeks getting everything right, and one bad brushstroke can make it look like you dipped it in barbecue sauce. I went for a hand-rubbed varnish, layering colors slowly to bring out the maple's natural flame, the part that makes violin makers stare way too long and whisper, "Nice wood." And finally, the setup. Bridge, soundpost, pegs, tailpiece, strings. This is where every microscopic adjustment can make or break the tone. It's delicate, nerve-wracking work, but also deeply satisfying. You string it up, you tighten the bow, you draw the first note, and for a moment, you forget every splinter, every late night, and every near disaster because it sings. This viola is a full replica of the viola that Paul Hart made for me, and I appreciate him taking the time to teach me how to make this instrument. But I will say it's also a reflection of everything I've learned about patience, craftsmanship, and the fine line between art and madness. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Right after I forget how much work it was. But for the remainder of the video, enjoy the sound of the completed work.